You're getting rid of the natural oils that your body is producing. Okay, you are not giving your body enough time to produce more before you wash. You're constantly washing away the sebum. You're not giving the sebum enough time, okay, to be produced on your scalp. Relaxed hair is dead hair. It's not alive anymore. Once you relax your hair is dead. Okay, and so there is no connection between your relaxed hair and the new growth that is coming. So what happens? Eventually your relaxed hair will break off. Okay, because there's no connection. Hey honeys, welcome back and thank you so much for tuning in. So today is the second part of our Loving Your Hair series, okay, and how to grow your hair. First part, we talked about 10 tips to grow your hair, and I hope you have been practicing those, okay, tips, and I hope you've got that positive mindset now. And in case you're new here and you just stumbled on this video, thank you so much for tuning in, okay? And please, if you haven't seen the first video on loving your hair, loving yourself, okay, and how to grow your natural hair, please check it out and click on it and watch it, okay, so you can have all the information that you need to grow your hair. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere, stick with me, because I definitely have the tips, okay, to help you grow your hair. I have been able to manage to grow my kids' hair, and this is because of the tips that I've been using and I want to share with you, okay? I've also just had a trim, okay? You can check it out, check my video out on my trim, okay? And I'm starting my hair growth journey, and if you join me, we can grow our hair together. Don't be deceived, okay, by my short hair. I can help you grow your hair, okay? I have helped clients, okay, to grow their hair, and they have come with very positive feedbacks, okay? So I'm definitely sure that if I've been able to help them, then I can also help you with these tips. So my first tip is to know your hair porosity. It's very important to know your hair porosity, because knowing your hair porosity will help you, okay, to know exactly the products to put in your hair, the kind of hair care, okay, that you need. Knowing our hair porosity was the game changer for me and the girls, okay, and it's really helped us. Like I said to you, my daughter was having scalp infections, okay, her hair was breaking massively, like falling, okay. When I'm doing her hair, we finish and the floor is all covered in hair, and her hair was so bad, and it could have been that because I was using wrong products on her hair, okay, and her hair was not liking it. Her scalp was not getting the, you know, the nourishment, the treatment. Once I got to know about hair porosity and our hair porosity, it changed everything for me, okay. Knowing your hair porosity actually helps you to know the right practices for your hair, because every hair is different, okay. Like for instance, you might have a low porosity hair, and if you decide to use high porosity hair product for your hair will not be able to take in, you'll be depriving your hair of the nutrients. So what is hair porosity? So hair porosity basically means how well your hair is able to absorb moisture product, okay, that you put in your hair. We have low, high, and we have normal porosity. So high porosity is when your cuticles are so opened, okay, so when you put product in, it goes in quickly but then it comes out. Low porosity, on the other hand, is your cuticles are quite tight, like that, very tight, okay. So when you put product in, it's hard for the product to go in, but then it's hard to come out. So the product is able to actually stay in your hair, okay, to work on your hair. And then we have medium porosity, which is the balanced porosity, the normal porosity. Here cuticles are not too open and they're not too close, so products are easy to go in, but then also it stays in, it's not easy to come out. So normal porosity, balanced porosity, which we also refer to, and medium porosity. For instance, with high porosity, you want to make sure that you are using thick creams, butters, okay, to on your hair, okay. You don't want to use light creams, because when you put thick creams and butters on your hair, then it's able to actually, your hair is able to take it and stays in, because it's not going to come out easily, okay. However, if you have low porosity hair, you want to use milky light creams, okay, on your hair, so that it will be easy for your hair to take in. High porosity, you want to use things like ACV, okay, which is able to close in the cuticles more, okay. Apple cider vinegar on your hair as well, okay. You want to use rice water to grow your hair. Knowing your porosity also helps you like to know how to wash your hair, because if you have high porosity hair, then it means you need to wash your hair not with too hot water, but lukewarm water, cold water, so that it will close the cuticles. So when you put your product in, the product will stay in. If you have low porosity hair, you want to wash your hair with warm water to open the cuticles, okay, so that after you wash your hair, you put your product in, your product will go in well. I have a video on all the 3 porosities, so I will leave this here for you to watch those videos, okay, and it will teach you a lot about your porosity. Knowing your porosity really will be the game changer to grow your hair, period. Okay, is the first thing, one of the first things to know, okay, before you even go on your hair growth journey. Number 2, limit the amount of heat on your hair. Heat damages your hair strands and it dries out your hair, okay, especially if you have high porosity. You want to cut down on the heat on your hair. How do you apply heat to your hair? How often do you apply heat to your hair? You need to consider all of that, okay. If you apply heat to your hair a lot of the time, try and cut it out. Maybe once in a month is okay, but applying heat to your hair all the time will damage your hair. Heat tools, okay, create weak points and thinner points in your hair. If you're using too much heat tools on your hair, you don't expect to have healthy hair, okay. So cut down on the heat tools on your hair, cut down on the bleach, the chemicals, avoid them if you can, okay, and you will see your hair flourish. Number 3, exercise, honeys. We need to exercise, right? It's good for our general well-being and also it's good for our hair health, okay. So you need to exercise. Exercise plays a very important role in growing your hair. As you remember, we said we need the blood, okay, to be pumped to our scalp to bring in the nourishment, the nutrients, and exercise encourages blood movement in our body, bringing the blood flow to our scalp, okay, which will bring in the nutrients, the vitamins, the nourishment, okay. So we really need to exercise. So try and incorporate exercise, okay, into your weekly routine. Number 4, do not wash your hair every day. I have had clients that actually, when they tell me about their struggles with hair growth, we have spoken to some, to some length, and then I find out that their hair, they're washing their hair every day. They wash their hair every day. No, honeys, afro hair, natural hair, black hair, you can't do that. You can't wash your hair every day because we don't produce a lot of the natural oils, okay, that the body produces, okay, which is called sebum. If you're washing your hair every day, that means you're getting rid of the natural oils that your body is producing, okay. You're not giving your body enough time to produce more before you wash. You're constantly washing away the sebum. You're not giving the sebum enough time, okay, to be produced on your scalp. At least 2 weeks, every 2 weeks is okay. Okay, every 2 weeks you can wash your hair. If you're somebody that can't handle not washing your hair a lot, then once a week. Remember, we said in the other video that try and wash your hair a lot. That doesn't mean that wash your hair every day. Have a balance, okay. Do not wash your hair every day. You can go for once every 2 weeks or at least once a month, maximum 6 weeks. Number 5, trim your hair regularly to get rid of all the dead ends, the split ends, the frizzy bad ends, okay. Because if you don't trim your hair regularly, the split ends, the damaged ends, and all of that is going to travel up the shaft. So your split ends are always here. If you don't trim them, they're going to travel all the way up and it's going to damage your healthy parts as well, okay. And then if you don't do it for a long time, then you have to cut a lot of your hair, which is not going to help your hair to get long, is it? Because we want longer hair. So this is your hair. Now split ends happens when the ends of your hair start to split, okay, like that, okay. And with time it travels all the way and then it keeps going to the healthy part. And if you don't catch it early, then more of your hair is going to start splitting, and then eventually this one breaks off, and then it makes your hair shorter and shorter. So you need to trim your hair, okay, to avoid breakage, obviously, because if you don't trim it, the hair is going to break and then you're not going to see the hair growth because your hair is breaking. I've got a video, okay, on the reasons why you should trim your hair, so check it out. It will tell you a bit more, okay. I'm not going to go back into it, but there's so many different types of split ends, types of methods used in trimming your hair, how long you should trim your hair for, and all of that is in the video. Number 6, I will suggest use the LCO method, okay, in applying product to your hair. So what is the LCO method? We have the LCO method, we have the LOC method, but I will suggest use the LCO method. Now the LOC method basically is liquid, oil, and then cream. Means you apply liquid or leave-in product in your hair first, and then oil next, and then cream. But the problem with the LOC is, think about it, oil is a sealant. So once you apply your liquid or leave-in in your hair and you go in with the oil, it blocks the cream from being absorbed by your hair. So I will suggest you go in for the LCO method. Okay, so what is the LCO method? That means you apply your leave-in or liquid into your hair first, then cream, and then oil. Because guys, again, oil is a sealant. So you first want to put in your leave-in or liquid product first in your hair, then you go in with the cream, okay, and then finally you go in with your oil, so that you make sure your hair has already absorbed, okay, the liquid product and the cream before the oil. And then again, the oil will be a sealant, so it will block the product, okay, from coming out of your hair. It will stay in the hair, be able to work on your hair, and then give the hair the nourishment, the nutrient it needs. It will not come out. Especially if you're high porosity, you want to make sure that you are using the LCO, so that your open cuticles, the oil will seal the open cuticles, keeping the product in there to be able to work on your hair. And then if you're also low porosity hair, don't forget that your cuticles are already tight, okay? So if you put in your moisturizer and then you go in with your oil before your cream, already your cuticles are really tight. So once you put the oil, it'll be very hard for the cream to come in. So whatever type you have, I would say go in with the LCO method. So liquid first, or moisturizer, okay, or leave-in, okay, and then your cream, and then your oil. Please don't give up, okay, so quickly. Do not give up. I had to bring this point in, guys, because I know a lot of people, okay, they start to grow their hair, they start to go on the natural hair journey, and at some point they just give up because they feel like it's too hard to maintain, it's hard to comb, it's hard to detangle and all of that. Okay, so the result to relaxing the hair again, they go back to relaxing the hair again, and they think that will be the solution. But no, honeys, it will not be the solution. Remember, relaxed hair is dead hair. It's not alive anymore. Once you relax your hair is dead. Okay, and so there is no connection between your relaxed hair and the new growth that is coming. So what happens? Eventually your relaxed hair will break off, okay, because there's no connection. Okay, so what you'll be doing is you'll be relaxing it all the time to get the new growth to also be like the relaxed hair, and then that weakens your hair more and more and more, because relaxing your hair weakens your hair. It makes your hair thinner, okay, and it makes your hair frail. I'm sure you know that. So try not to give up, and then you decide to just go back to your relaxed hair, because your relaxed hair can never be better than your natural hair. Your natural hair is your natural hair. It's you see the volume, the thickness, okay, compared to relaxed hair. Don't give up. Your hair is growing. Your hair will grow. It's growing. It's just that your hair is breaking, so you think that it's not growing. Our hair grows. It grows from the root, but because we are not taking care of it, it breaks off, and because it's breaking, you don't see the length. So just practice these tips, okay, and be patient, okay, and don't give up. Your hair will grow. Don't neglect your hair, okay? You know, sometimes we put our hair in protective styles, like braids, cornrow, twist, okay, and we keep, especially braids, cornrow, we keep it in for months, sometimes 5 months, 4 months, 3 months, okay? Don't do that. You're going to lose a lot of hair when you do that, okay? Because again, when you put your hair in protective styles, a lot of people leave their hair, they neglect it, they don't moisturize it, they don't water it, they don't oil it, okay, because they know it's under maybe the wig or the weave, okay, or is in braids and twists. Nobody sees it, how bad their hair looks, okay, or how dirty it is, okay, because they can always style it in a way to hide it. And then finally, when they take it off and they are washing it, the hair is just falling and falling and falling, because you didn't feed it, you didn't moisturize it, you didn't oil it, you didn't water it. So you were starving the hair for months and months, okay? And then once you're ready to take it out, your hair is falling, you're not happy with your hair, you're angry with your hair because you think your hair is bad, okay? But no, it's you. You are not making your hair happy. It's not the other way around. Having your hair in protective style, in braids, twist, does not mean you should neglect your hair. You can still have your hair under the wig, under the weaves, in the protective style, in the braids and the twist, but you can still oil your hair every time, okay? You can still water it and moisturize it, okay? And then when you take it off, you will see the difference. You will be amazed. So honeys, this is the end, okay, of our Love Your Hair, okay, series, okay, tips on how to grow your hair. Okay, I've shared a lot with you in the previous video and then this video, and I hope all these tips, okay, will help you to achieve the long hair you are looking for. Remember, your hair is a gift, okay? You need to cherish it, you need to appreciate it, you need to pamper it, okay? And your hair will respond back to you by giving you that long healthy hair that you're looking for. Remember, we said all your hair is numbered. Remember that, okay? If you remember the story in the Bible about Samson, that should tell you how important your hair is. It's such an important part of your body to God. I don't think I've come across anything in the Bible, okay, that talks of where God talks about a part of your hair so passionately, like, you know, and makes it clear that they are numbered. Okay, don't get me started. Okay, don't get me started. That's how passionate I am about our hair. Forget about how other people's hair look like. Cherish your hair. This is your God-given hair, okay? This is your hair. You can never have somebody's hair on your head. You always have your natural hair. It belongs to you. You can never have somebody's hair, okay? It will never be yours. Even if you buy it, it will never be yours. Your one is what you've got on your head. Cherish it, appreciate it, work on it, and you will see it flourish, okay? Love your hair, okay? And I'm going to leave you with a question, okay? Do you think that God will give you more of something that you hate? Think about it, okay? So love your hair so that God will give you more of it, because God knows you will take care of it, okay? If he gives you more and he knows you're not going to take care of it, how is he going to give you? So, you know, that's the story about that in the Bible, that when you're given more, if you look after it, you'll be given more again. Thank you so much for watching, okay? I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it's helpful. Trust me, it will be helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the subscribe button, okay? And then click it again, okay? And choose all, so that when I post, it will come straight to you, so you don't miss a thing. There's so many things I want to share with us, okay? I want you to see my hair growth journey. I want you to see how my hair is going to grow, because it's going to grow. With all these tips, my hair has no choice than to grow. And let's do it together, okay? Because I'm sure you came here for hair growth tips, okay, for you to stumble on this video. So please stay, subscribe, okay, and let's grow our hair together, okay? Thank you so much. Don't forget to share as well. It's definitely going to help somebody, and they will come back and thank you, okay? And please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, okay? If you loved it, if it was helpful, so that it can get to many people who needs this video, okay? Please don't forget to share, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Remember, look after your hair. It's a gift from God, okay? So look after it, okay? Take care. God bless. Love you to the moon and back, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.